What up, everybody? Doing back, and today we're going to be talking about the Shin Gojira Monsterarts and Banpresto figures, plus some news. Now, there's not much news to talk about. We just did a news update, so there's only going to be like one or two pieces that we're going to talk about. But I am working on another one, which will have more featured, so stay tuned for that. But this video is about the figures, the two that I am looking forward to buying. So let's get straight into it, shall we? Now here we go. We're going to start with the news. Like I said, there's not much. Here's one of two pieces we're going to talk about. This was just another one of those Shin Gojira posters that they had out there. But I found it interesting because they changed the background up from the red that we're used to seeing with this specific poster, and they put it blue. Um, I don't know. There's nothing else really to say about that. Just found it interesting. You can clearly see that it's at a movie theater. Not to, first of all, the fact that it's just a poster. Second of all, the fact that you can see the reflection in the background. So here's the other thing. I just wanted to talk about some quick fan art. Or one of them appears to be fan art. The other one appears to be something. I'm assuming they're both fan art. I just want to talk about them. They're pretty cool. On the one hand, we got Godzilla walking up to Tokyo Tower. If the size scaling is correct there, that is pretty freaking cool to see Godzilla by Tokyo Tower. I hope that's a scene we see in the movie. The reason I think that's really cool is because if you think about it, Gauss was small enough to fit to just sit there on top of that little area on Tokyo Tower, and Gamera was not that much bigger than Gauss. So it's really cool to see Godzilla there, and that gives us some size comparisons that we can make to the new or to the old Gamera. So there you go. All right. So here's a Banpresto figure. We've seen this thing before. Here's a better view of it. Clearly marked Godzilla 2016, assuming it says figure A and figure B. Does that mean he's regenerating? I personally think so. I don't think it means there's another kaiju, and I also don't think it means there's just a different Godzilla position, because the Godzilla we see has some sort of articulation, it appears, so why would they need to make a second? So here's the old bad picture, here's the new bad, or here's the older, not as bad picture. Both of them looked okay, or I mean, it's the same picture, just one blurry, one not. But this is clearly marked A, if you can see there. So this is the figure A that we're looking at here. I think this is supposed to be the figure that we see the model of in the trailer. That's the suit that it's based off. So if he is regenerating, this is just a trailer figure. This isn't the actual figure. Or not the actual figure, but this is just the trailer figure, not the actual full regen movie figure. So here we go. Here's another look at it. Could this be a different design? Probably. This could be the figure B. I would hope not. The only reason I say that is if you pay attention to the tails, the tail changes from picture to picture. But the rest of the body looks the same, and I really don't think they would create a whole new figure just for the tail. So A, they could have done some design changes in the time. B, this could be the new figure, which would suck. C, there's a good possibility that the tail, you can just position it differently and it can move. So here's the picture from another angle. Once again, this kind of supports the theory that this is the figure B, just because it does look to be in a different position. Here we go again. I do think this figure is really cool. That's one thing I can't really get across in my confusion, but I do think it is really cool. I am going to pick this one up. Maybe if it is just both figures are the same design, the same suit, but they're just posed differently, maybe I'll pick both up. If you pay attention close enough to the arm, you can see like an articulation joint. I'm sure the legs have them too. Like I said, I'm sure the tail would have it. I don't think that they would create a whole new figure just to have the tail in a different pose, but I could be wrong. Okay, and I wanted to quickly talk about this one again, just because I failed to mention it a second ago. Pay attention to the way Shin Gojira is shaped. He does have that bowling pin appearance again. Maybe it is. Maybe it is just the front-on angle. He looks dumb. But I would hope that it is just the tail's throwing it off or something else is different about it. Okay, so here's the SH Monsterarts figure. We've talked about these pictures before, so I'm just going to briefly go over them. As you guys know or may know, I think this figure's awesome, and I'm looking forward to buying it 100%. I really do think this figure is just really cool. Lots of articulation. I love that. The only thing is it worth it? That's the question. Is it worth it to buy this figure? Personally, I think, yeah, it is. I'm saving up for it already. It comes out in November, for those of you who don't know. But the reason I ask, is it worth it, is just because of the price. It is very expensive, but that can be expected. Price comes with quality. The figure is currently set to come out in December, so I was wrong there, but it is set to come out in December. Its estimated price is $130, so it's really up to you if you want to buy it or not. Personally, like I said, yes, I am going to buy it, but that is just because I'm a huge Godzilla fan, and there's no way I'm not going to get it. Okay, so here's the thing. This one looks like it's the Xplus figure. I would assume it is. Maybe it's just got a filter on it. Maybe it's just painted different. I don't know. The only thing I know is that it was on a different site, not claiming to be the Xplus figure. So, I don't know, guys. It's weird. It is weird. I think it's ugly. If this is an actual figure, which, like I said, I'm assuming it's not, I'm not going to buy it. So here we go. Here's the other Xplus pictures that we didn't get to talk about. This is weird. I don't like that, the way his body, like, crinks in like that. If that's something he does in the movie, I think that's weird. One thing I do like about the Xplus figure is that the arms appear to stretch out longer than we assumed. So maybe they can do more than we thought. I love this angle. I love the back. The way you see, like, the scales are just, or the back spines are just, like, come out of nowhere, really. There's no pattern to them, and I love it. It really gives you the disfigured feel. Here's a weird picture. Not that it's a bad picture, just weird. Just because of how wide his mouth opens. It is a wide opening mouth. It's like a snake almost. Like, I have a snake, so I know. They can unhook their jaws, like twice the size of what you'd think they could go. That's what it looks like it's going on here, which is just weird to think about a Godzilla doing. But like I said, the hands look, the arms don't look bad here. I like the feet. I like the bigness of the legs. I wish they were kind of more bigger on the feet end than just the thigh end, but either way is fine. I like the way the tail curves up. The only reason I really like that is just because it shows how much articulation the tail will have. This one will be a really fun one to pose and just mess with. So here we go, another angle. Like I said, pay attention to that tail. It's very cool. Now, me, originally, I had some confusion about this, and I know quite a bit of you guys do, what the spike on his chest is. The spike on his chest is actually like his breastbone, so don't get worried about that. Don't be like, oh, the ruining Godzilla. No, it's just a breastbone. Quite a few Godzillas have had it. So here's another angle at it. We see lots of joints for articulation. It's going to be, like I said, so fun to mess with. So that was all I had to talk about, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Are you guys going to pick out the Banpresto figure? It's only like $5 to $10. Why wouldn't you? It comes out this month for special people. I won't be one of those special people, sadly. I wish I was, but you had to buy some sort of lottery ticket to be able to get it this month. It's weird. So when it comes out officially, are you guys going to get it? Are you guys going to get the Xplus figure? Do you think it's worth it to spend $130 on the Xplus figure? Or not the Xplus? Are you guys going to get the SH Monsterarts figure? Do you guys think it's worth it to get the $130 SH Monsterarts figure? Or are you guys just going to buy the cheaper ones like the Bandai or Banpresto or what have you? You're just going to stick with those. I'd love to know. Comment below. Let me know. If there's any requests you guys would like to see, any news you want me to talk about, leave a comment below. Possibly a link if it's some sort of article or something you want me to look at. And I will be glad to do so. Thank you guys for watching. T-Man out.